This channel was created to share the true information about what is going on in Ukraine since 2022, about all bad things and crimes that have a place here. This could be useful for people who got lost in information web or deceived by propaganda. Today we can watch the whole interview with Russian captive soldier made by Ukrainian journalist Volodymyr. Hello. Hello. Introduce yourself, please. I'm Kurbanov Oleg Nahirovich. When did you born? 3rd March 1999. Rank and post. Shooter ranker. Where are you from? I'm from Tver region, Rameshki township. This is conversation at will. We can continue if you want it. Do you consent to the recording and publication? I do. Thank you. When did you enter Ukraine? That was July 23, 24. Understandable. When did you get captured? We were captured about August 20. You had been fighting for a month. Practically we did not fight. How did you get to the army? Why did you come here? I received a paper ordering to visit a military office. I came there and they said you are liable for military service after temporary service. You must take a part in all conflicts and other situations. Did you finish your temporary military service before? I did. When that was? During 2019-2020. What did you do for the next 2 years after service? Work and study. Where did you work? I was a head of warehouse of Fashmak store. Where did you study? Welding production. I did not finish it. Was that full-time? What does it mean? Full-time or distant study? Full-time. Were you sent to war while being a full-time student? No. I stopped studying because I started to work. Then I received an order to the army. You were working in a warehouse and received an order. There is no mobilization in your country, by the way. I know it. How that was? You came and what next? I came to military office, I don't remember the exact address. It does not matter. There was some small talk. They said that special operation started, so I have to be involved. They explained the terms, the reasons I mean. I was liable for military service until December 17, so they called it military training. Who spoke to you? There was some sergeant, superior of some person of duty, I mean. Understandable. Which terms of military service did they voice? They explained that I would get salary. How much? 120 or 130,000 per month. Okay, understandable. Did you sign the contract? Yes. Did you read it? Yeah, briefly. Briefly? I'm interested in a part about refusing of being involved to special operation. As I remember, there was dismissal by article. Okay. Could you refuse not to come here? Yes. And not to come here. Why did you come? There is a propaganda in our country, so I took it too literally. I was believed that here is a lot of troubles, that the government is occupied and people are suffering. But after I came here, let's go in order. You could refuse. July is 6 months of war, as I remember. Did you see what was going on here? They show it like our people are tortured, our soldiers who were captured, I mean. That famine is in country. Donetsk and Lugansk are in trouble. I came because they said that I would be in rear helping people. You are not trained, so you would not be allowed to be in front line. Let's change the subject. I want to find out, are you ideological or just came for money? I think ideological. Okay. It's more interesting to speak with ideological guys. When somebody says I wanted money, I have nothing to answer. Okay, that was 6 months of war. You were watching about oppression of somebody on TV, right? Not TV, Telegram channels, ВКонтакте. And what was there? Torture of captives that I did not see here for real. Let's go next. Do you have more arguments? First one is torture of your captives. Second one, Ukraine is not giving independence to LPR and DPR. Okay, next. There was a video where guys in Ukrainian uniform are shooting civilian people. Third one. And that's all. Okay, is Ukraine independent state? Yes. Lugansk and Donetsk are part of which country? Basically, they wanna be neutral, as I know. What they want is... Maybe Denis Pushilin wants it. Maybe. Let's look at facts. Ukraine is independent state, right? Yes. A simple question. Why do you worry about what is going on in Ukraine? I don't know. But you came here to help civilian people. Did civilians invite you? No. Why did you watch only yours channels? Why did not you watch Ukrainian public groups? I followed Ukrainian public groups. So what? They were showing weapons fundraising. I did not know who to trust, to our side or yours. They collect money for our army. Is it not okay? No, nothing wrong with that. Country is defending. I just wanna know. You said that you are ideological. We will speak later about captivated, as I said. What is your army doing in Ukraine? I believe that they help Lugansk and Donetsk. 1 second, we will cut it out. I wanna find again. Logic. We got your captivated guys after you started fighting in our country, right? Yes. If your army had not come here, they would not be captivated. Yes, it is. Right. Our civilian people did not invite personally you and Russia here. Did you see such appeals? Yes. There were several ones. What was there and whose videos that were? I think that we can find it. My stepfather was watching the news. I noticed the appeal to people of Donetsk. Appeal to or from people? To people, like poll or interview on the street. So how many people asked for help? About 10 people, one after another. We understand that you can poll 100 people. 90 of them will say no. But they show other 10 people. That's right. We don't cut our interviews except for some points that I point out. For example, when we call somebody. That's our format. To prevent manipulation, prevent putting together some picture of pieces. So I'm interested in speaking. You are ideological. You accidentally saw or heard that someone somewhere is asking for help, and that was enough for you. Also, they told about Nazism in public groups. What is Nazism? Oppression of other races, other countries, right, other races. There was a story with the Aryans. Yes. Are you invader? I don't consider myself an invader because of simple reason. I came to help people. We dispel different myths here. Let's think other way. Just facts. We have found some logical chain during last 20 interviews. The way to talk with people who say I'm not invader. When World War II started. I am bad in history. Okay. What happened there? Invaded to USSR territory? By who? Nazis, Germans? Yes. How were they called? Fascists? How else? Aryans, Nazis? There were posters, beat the invader. Yes, they were called invaders. Cause they did what? They invaded territory. Right, what happened at February 24, 2022? We entered Ukraine, I mean Russia entered Ukraine. Yes. How should we call you? I think as you said. Show your cards. Why can we or should we call you some other way? I think most of so-called ideological people who came here are influenced by propaganda. Propaganda is developed in Russia. Brainwashing on TV and on the internet. They show that videos, etc. Could they wash the brains of 140 million people in this magic country? Yes, like this. How can we call people with washed brains? I don't know. Robots, biomass. Like, we do what must we do, right? Let's argue, show your arguments. You say that you are not invader, but we understand clearly that you came with a gun and you are captivated now. Yes. If we draw an analogy with World War II, you are invader. Are you? I repeat my question. It looks like I am. Why do we make the interviews? To inform parents and people that captives are alive, as you said. Look, we don't need you here as a person. At all. We are not interested in the feelings of your parents. The war goes on and there are Ukrainian captives in Russia. Our goal is to give them you and take back our people. They still don't admit losses and other stuff. We want you to say by your own how did you imagine Nazis in Ukraine. I don't know, swastikas, symbols, tattoos, behavior. Look, you have a gun. You must have some image of Nazi in your head, some visualization. How are you going to distinguish an ordinary Ukrainian soldier from a Nazi? What difference must be? To figure out which one to shoot? Or can you shoot any of them? I don't know how to answer. We will talk about how were you captured, but you had to be mentally prepared to face the Nazi, to fight him. They washed your brains and you came here to fight for idea. I repeat that guys like me were told that we would work in the rear, in cities, helping to, how to say, providing another stuff, loading and unloading the cars. So have you been deceived? I think so. Maybe not. I don't know the whole truth, I can say nothing. Okay, you don't know the whole truth. Let's find some facts. They said that you would stay in the rear. But where did you stay for real? At the front line. And you were captured there. Did they deceive you? I think so. I think so, I don't know the whole truth. Let's speak with facts. People's feature is speaking with facts, arguments, counter-arguments, discussion. Tell me your story, I don't really agree with your ideas yet. What was your salary in the warehouse? 40,000 rubles. Okay, up to 40,000. They offered about 120 here. Yes. How do you think, is your family rich or middle or what? Just middle ordinary family. Where do your parents work? My father does turnkey apartment renovations, so he makes enough money. Yes, mother is a cook in kindergarten. It's a state job. I think she makes about 30,000. Yes. Brothers, sisters. I have younger sister, she's studying. I'm inclined to believe that you came here for money. I'm not agree. Okay. Look. You don't look like man of idea and I can prove it now. When did the war start in Ukraine? In 2014. Yes, what happened? LPR and DPR wanted to get independence. Look, there are no any LPR and DPR. You was right that it started in 2014. If you are idea man, you must know the idea and protect it. It's logical. So you must know the history of LPR and DPR. I don't know about it. So we are gonna prove that you are not idea man. Who is Strelkov? I don't know. Who is Pushilin? I don't know. What can you say about ideology if my ideology is about people, not government? I am not informed about how to say it right. About history and other stuff. So we cancel the resolution about LPR and DPR. You can't follow the idea if you don't know it. I follow people. Which people do you mean? People who were under bombs for 8 years. Super. What do you know about bombings for 8 years? Only what I heard from TV and from the internet. The cities are bombed, civil people are shot. All this. Yeah, understandable. Do you know how many people have died? Under bombs. I don't. This is statistic of February 24, 2022. 8 years of bombing. DNR's official statistics. Amount for 2021. Look. 400. No, this. 2022, 2021, 25 people during the year, 26 people during 2020, 27 people during 2019. This is official statistics. 8 years of bombing. In Moscow, people die 10 times more per day. This is official information. provided by... This information is exclusively about the killed civilians. This data was provided by representative of LPR and DPR. For example, according to press release of representatives of DPR, there were 7 people died during 2022. Also, there was 1 died person in LPR. This is their official statistics. You said that you came here to protect civilian people, but I'm sure that more people die in the roads of Moscow during one day. Much more. How many? It's interesting. Let's try to guess. Accident statistics, Russia 2021. Your assumptions. About 1,000. Traffic accident is the main reason of young people's deaths. Only in Russia in 2029 had a place 138,000 traffic accidents. 15,000 people died there. 50,000 divided by 12, and it means that you get more than 1,500 people dead in traffic accidents per month in Russia. And remember that official diagram. How many people were there? 7 people in DPR and 1 in LPR. Your arguments? Who was under bombs there? They made a mountain out of a molehill. Why Kharkiv was not under bombs? I don't know. Let's return to your idea about people. We remove LDPR from your list, you know nothing about them. It's hard to protect something you know nothing about. Do you agree? I do. The fact that you are a man of idea looks like your fantasy, not more. Who were you going to protect if they were not under bombs? They showed challenges on TV and on the internet. Were you deceived? I think so. It's a second proof that you were deceived. Nazis. How many Nazis did you meet? No one. Okay, you were deceived the 3rd time. Yes, I was. What were you supposed to get in captivity? Tortures, limbs cut. They showed the video. Did you watch it? No. I saw that one of your guys is getting medical aid now. They use droppers. Yes. He was seriously injured. What would Nazis do? Things I listed before, so you were deceived again. Yes. What did your side tell the truth about? Nothing, I guess. There are 4 facts, and I think we would find more proofs of deception. Name only one thing your country was right about. As for me, there are no such things. Okay. Let's return to your story. Now I'm sure that you are not man of idea. We have enough facts. Try to prove that you are. Or is your ideology based on lie? We can explain it this way. Yes. Okay, ideology based on lie. Here is a video. Did you hear about infected birds? I did not. Who is this man? This is Mikhalkov, you are too young to know him. He says that we have the labs here where we grow birds to send them to Russia, to kill Russians. We found out that they were preparing biological weapon. It's your federal channel. Also, they calculated the flight path of infected birds through Russia. It is absolutely fascism. I found it randomly. We have a questionnaire. Comment it. Nonsense. He is a really respectable person. He is close to idiot Putin. He tells about birds that we're going to attack Russia through the calculated flight path. And you eat it. There is a theory that we were going to attack you. Do you know it? Yes. Tell me, how is it real? I saw a video with I forgot. With Ukrainian NPCs that allegedly entered Russia, and they were burned there. That was frame it up. Let's watch it. This is Ukraine, and this is Russia. How could we attack this big bullshit? Physically. And you eat it. That's well known that your FSB guys entered Ukraine and stole 2 vehicles. They came back and burned them. I did not know it. They showed you what they need you to know. That Ukraine was going to attack. If you were interested in a little, you would find a world map. How could we attack physically? Your army is 1 million people. We had 200,000. You have 50 times more planes. Well, okay. Tell me, how did you get to Ukraine? You signed a contract, then you got express training, I guess. We had less than 1 month of training. Did you sign the contract in July? That was 1st of June. Okay, what training that was? We visited the shooting range, we were shooting, doing some practices. Did you shoot a lot? Yes, a lot. Okay, what was after training ground? After that, we moved to collection point, to so-called zero. Yes. There we had 1 course of studying and zeroing. After that, we moved to Ukraine territory. Okay, so you entered Ukraine from which region? I don't know, we saw nothing with closed car owning. Okay, where did you stay in Russia? Valuyki. Understandable. How many people of you arrived? Battalion, I don't know the exact number of people. So you came and that was the middle of July already. You signed a contract in June, then training for a month, then moving. And June 15 you entered Ukraine, as you said. June 20. Okay. What happened in Ukraine? Did they send you to a front line immediately? No, at first we came to Pesky village. Oh, understandable. We were staying there. Then our division got new order and we were sent to Kopanki village. We were gonna to hold the village. When that was? I don't remember the exact date. Were you captured there? Yes, I was. How long did you stay there? 1 month. So you have been staying in the village where the fighting took place. There was nothing except bombing. No offensive or something. Where did you live? In dugouts? In dugout in village? No, there were forest bells outside the village. So did you make trenches and dugout there? How many people were there? 5 people in first forest belt, and about 20 people in front of us. 2 companies were staying on our right. Understandable. What did you eat? We got dry rations. Did you have enough of them? Not always. We had providing trouble sometimes. What does it mean? Were soldiers hungry? No, they were not. We had collection of conserved food except dry rations. We got bread. I don't believe that Second Army of the World has troubles with providing for own soldiers, but it has. Did they fool you again? That was not deception. We were informed about possible problems. Delivery area was under fire, so I don't think that was deception. Okay, hostilities. Describe your last day there. I was going to come back home in less than 5 days. We drank tea with guys and went back to our points. To the dugouts. That was early morning and shelling started. We hit to the dugouts. We got an order to stay inside the dugouts, by the way. What was next? Shelling was over and we were captured in a few seconds by Ukrainian soldiers. How that was? You stay in the dugout and then you had guns? Well, guns were laid aside. I guess they would shoot us if we had our guns. Did they enter the dugout? Yes. That was professional cleaning of the dugout, checking corners and other stuff. How many people were there? I don't know, a lot of 10 or 20, about that. What was the professionalism that you noticed? I noticed that they were trained, not just looking around the corner, they were acting clearly. Were they ordinary soldiers? I think so. Or were they special forces? Yeah, more likely. How were they dressed? Camouflage. They blended into the area. How did they get there so fast? Did they run to your place under bombs? I think so. They were shelling a distant foreign belt where we were hiding. Other forest belt was not under fire. I think they approached our forest belt. Then they asked artillery to stop by walkie-talkie. And then we were captured. So they did it synchronously. Yes, perfect, beautiful work. Do you know who were they? Maybe Azov or somebody else? I don't think that was Azov. I did not notice chevrons they had. So they entered. There were 5 of you. 2 people on the point. So what? Did they speak Nazi language? No, Ukrainian. They said, don't even take your guns. Come out. That's all. We came out, were tied and sent to the first point. We are not interested in about it. Guys did a good job. Yes, they are trained. Who did you actually want to protect from the Nazis? I don't know anymore. It looks like deception is everywhere. While I am calling your father, explain me what was your motherland right about, where it did not lie. Do you talk only about this war? Yes. I cannot answer. You told me the wrong number. That's all I remember. Again. Is it right? Yes. The number does not exist. This is old number. Is there another one? No, nothing else.
Это старый номер, я помню, отец им пользовался. Нет, больше ничего не помню.
We will do it next way. When did you speak last time?
Месяца
About month and a half ago. Did not you have a connection at the front line? MTS SIM card did not work. We had no connection at all. Only Tele2 and Beeline were still working. Does somebody know your number? How can we find it? Only using social medias, nothing else. Do you have something else to say? No. I really hope this all will be over soon. And I'm waiting for exchange. Tell what we bloggers asked you for before. Do you mean that video appeal? Yes. The problem is that your government disowned you. You don't exist for them, they don't need you. Appeal to your fellow citizens with short speech. To friends, do you have friends? Yes. Appeal to them, you can even name them. Should they come to Ukraine to save you and protect civilian people who did not ask anybody for that? Appeal, please, but only if you want. But you can also refuse. I don't want to, I just wanna say, don't go here. Thank you. It looks like everybody come here and they all are fooled. This is impossible. Look, the number was wrong. We tried to do something. People, there is a look for your people Telegram bot. Leave your application there. If his friends or parents are watching this, leave your application for... Introduce yourself again. Kurbanov Oleg Nahidovich. Leave your contacts and we will provide an opportunity to speak with him. Because he remembers only one number and that's all. Probably social media does not work anymore. We tried, it does not work. Your account probably does not already work. So look for your people Telegram channel and their own bot is a base our security forces use. And now we got access to. We use it dealing with our captives.